Yeah. Kathy's place got a corona scare going on, so she got her quarantined today from one of the guys that eats lunch with them got it. Not showing any symptoms, he's not sick or anything, but they all have to go get tested, but there's a 5-day rule before you get tested, and then you gotta, if somebody else got it within that time, you gotta get tested again, so you gotta get tested every 10 days now. So you don't have to stay home, they don't even know if they got it, so. Yeah. Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow they'll know. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, there's people dying of other pneumonias. Kathy's mad at me again this morning for saying this stuff, but it's just stupid. Obviously, the fucking chickenpox fucking virus that we all got hit with when we were kids, obviously is carrying this fucking thing. Otherwise, the chickenpox virus is really essentially is the ingredients to kill this virus, and they had it all along. It's so stupid they played this game, you know. Right, they started doing that because remember when we were kids? Remember what our grandparents did and our parents did? You remember with the chickenpox? You tell me. What did they do? I know you know the answer. That's why I'm waiting for you to say it. No, better than that. What did they want? What did they want their kids? What did they want their kids to do? Go and play with kids with chickenpox because they wanted them to catch the chickenpox. Right. So yes. So what would the chickenpox vaccination do? Right? Yes. I'm trying to get you to say. Why did she do that? Did she do that to you? She did. She put you. No, sir. Did she introduce you to children that had chickenpox? Well, did she introduce you to kids that had chickenpox? I would imagine when one of you got it, out of all the kids, when one kid gets it, you want them all to fucking get it. So you just let them play together. Okay. Okay, so that means they didn't have a chickenpox vaccination, obviously, then, right? Right. Right. So they didn't start putting the chickenpox vaccination into children until after my generation. It was. Right. And then what they started telling everybody is they told everybody, go get the chickenpox vaccination whether you need it or not, because if you get the chickenpox when you're a kid, it won't be as bad as when you get older. So go get the vaccination. And then what parents were telling themselves before that was, let's give them to them while they're kids. Don't wait for them to grow up and get the shingles or something worse. Right. But then you got smallpox too. You got smallpox, which is very deadly. Smallpox is. Yeah. that wasn't that one. That's not a chicken pox, I don't believe. No, that's an inoculation. That's a different shot. That's something different. That's an inoculation. You know, that's the thing. Oh, maybe that is one. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right. I think that is the inoculation for the chickenpox inoculation. It might be. Might be. Yeah, I know, but you get that other one when you're older. I remember going into school, and they don't do it with the big needle anymore. Remember, I had like 10 fucking needles in one needle. You remember that? And it left a scar, like you said, on your arm. I was older. I was like probably 5 or 6 when I got that shot. But it might be. It might be. There might be a. It might be. I just have to use my memory. I got a memory. I just got to think about it because I remember lining up in the school, and I remember that thing had 6 or 7 needles in one needle. So then that might have been the chickenpox. Might have been in that because back then they didn't just put all the fluids together and mix them together. They were all individual, and you had that thing called an inoculation, where it was like 6 needles at once. Yeah, that was a weird fucking needle. They don't do that anymore, though. They mix it now. Right. Separate needles and separate fluids before. Now what they did is they found they can mix several of them together and not be harmful, and then another several. So that's why babies now get 3 times hit. You get 3 times. Once when you're first born, then you get your 3-month shots and your 6-month shots, just like they do to a dog or a fucking cat. Fucking inoculation. Not really. We fucking murder them off like crazy. You kidding me? You see dogs running around like you did when you were a kid? No. Fuck no. We take them to the dog pound. We hire police to collect them off the street. If they're running free, if the dog is free, fuck no, man. You're dead dog. If you're a free dog, you're a dead dog. Think about it. They do it with all the animals. If your neighbors are not into the cats, right, then they're gonna collect all them cats and go kill them. They'll offer them up to people, but if they don't collect them in 20, 30 days or whatever, they kill them. And I think it's like 10 days. Funny to watch them. But think about the dogs. When I had my dog Lamont used to fucking run Holyoke. Sean, our dog Poodle, the Poodle Sean, he used to run Holyoke, man. He was something, yeah. You know what it was? He was the most ballsy fucking dog. He used to run the pack. There were about 12 of them motherfuckers from the flats all the way to the highlands, and they used to run the whole fucking show. And it was so funny to watch him because he's this little poodle, and behind him would be a whole row of fucking dogs. You never see that anymore. You never see a pack of dogs anymore. And they used to go hang down the river. They'd say, "Hey, Michael, isn't that your dog?" Dude, he used to run away on me and shit. I mean, what's the harm? You know what I mean? They're just running around having fun. They're being free. Yeah, they weren't fucking, none of them. Yeah. I mean, there was a few of them that were homeless. I'm sure there was a few that were homeless, but yeah. Right, because that's what Lamont's used to do. Right, there was nights when she didn't come home at all because someone else would say, "Hey, who's your friend?" You know, and they'd feed her and keep her in for the night. You know, they knew that they were a pack of dogs, and we were all fine with it. Really, it was no big deal. Somewhat. I don't need to learn anything. You don't hear the music in the background? It's fucking mint, man. It sounds beautiful. I'm fine with it. Yeah, because you're not listening to me. I already told you. I got music playing in the background. That sounds fine to me. I only need some copyright-free music so I don't have to keep redoing videos. So I'm fine now. And, what are they? What? Music? No, I don't know. No, not really. Not much for TV or radio or anything really too much. You know that. I'll listen to the radio in the car maybe. Once in a while in the garage or something, maybe the music will be on. Or I'll play a music video or something that I might like, maybe. No, this is fine. I mean, what they're doing is funny because they gave me 2 copyright claims yesterday on my own piano music. I'm playing my own moon videos, my own fucking clouds, and my own piano in the background to stop the copyright claim shit, and they're still fucking copyright claiming me. That's impossible. And I told Tony they did this once before to me, and I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was because I was using background on the Casio piano, so the Casio keyboard, whatever. So I was figuring maybe they were giving me a copyright claim on that. But I mean, I messed up the beats that were on there and all that stuff. And now this one, this new album I just made, oh my God, this is gonna go top to the top, #1. Oh yeah, this is it. You're gonna when I give you this recording, you're gonna be playing this music all the time now. Wait till you hear this. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is coming out good. I'm happy. Considering I got about maybe 4 or 5 hours of it, and I haven't touched the keyboard in probably a year. So no formal experience. Came out pretty damn good. Good enough for what I need. Because that's what it is. Distractions, man. It's just distractions. Keep deleting videos, copyright claims all over the place. It'll shut my channel down, you know. So fuck them. I'll figure out a way around them. No tree. Too much Corona. But why? Why? I mean, Canada had all the mask rules, and their numbers jumped up. Of course not. Nobody's sick. No, they're less sick now than they were in the last fucking 30 years. I gotta go look up all the statistics and find out how many people die every year in car accidents, cancer, diabetes, obesity, all that kind of shit. Huh? Overdoses, good idea. Drug abuse, yep. Alcoholism, yep. Heart attack, yep. I bet you there's fucking hundreds of thousands for each category, way over topping Corona. Yeah, I bet you it's several 100,000 more than Corona, you know. And then Corona was just another. Yeah. Right. Right. So think about it. Think about it again, like you just said, right? What we were just talking about a few minutes ago. Now, the people who got the vaccination for they were not the part of the baby boomers, right? That vaccination didn't come until after the baby boomers. So you might have got lucky, right? You might have got lucky. So what I'm saying though is in that chickenpox vaccination is the chickenpox, right? So if they want to. Who do I look it up from? A bunch of liars? I gotta look it up online where everybody's lying? So where do you look it up? You go to fucking Wikipedia? Yeah, you go to. Yeah, you go to the internet and you're getting people that that believe that outer space is a real thing and that outer space exists. You know what I mean? It's weird. You can't really go there for any real information. They believe that Corona was something that was sent over by Chinese to depopulate the Earth. You know, right? So why go behind the internet? Why go on Wikipedia? They're just gonna lie to me. I'll find out. I'll figure it out. Public record. It's public record. No, what I would do is I'd call Marianne Reagan because I remember she was there for that. She was there working in the cafeteria when we were doing that, so I'll just ask her. Remember we got those shots? What was that? Yep. Yeah. Yep. And you know what's funny about that thing too? That was the same big ass needle used. That's why it hurt so much because it had been in so many people that the needles got dull after a couple hours of use. So they used to line you up and then they fill the fucking vial. The vial thing would be refilled, but the needles all were just. No, they didn't. It did, exactly. It was a big fucking thing, right? And it wasn't the needle part that they changed. That's why my mother told me that's why it hurt so much. Back then they did. Back then they did. I'm sure they dipped them in something, but you didn't have all those things back then to worry about AIDS and everything like that, you know? Right, so they probably just, so they put it through, they switched through the antibiotic or whatever that goes with it. Could even be part of the shot, who knows, you know? Yeah, good.